He wasn't just the monster under the bed. He was the one pulling up the blankets. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Logan Gothier, and welcome to the True Crime Podcast. Today, we begin a chilling journey, one that takes us deep into the quiet corridors of hospitals, where trust is supposed to be sacred. Our focus, Charles Cullen. Before he was known as the Good Nurse. He was a son, a Navy sailor, a student, but behind those identities was someone hiding a monstrous truth. Cullen is believed to be one of the most prolific serial killers in American history, with over 400 suspected victims, even though he's only been convicted for 29. Charles Cullen was born in 1960 in a small town in New Jersey known as West Orange. His early life was shaped by loss. His father died when he was just an infant, and at the age of 17, he lost his mom in a car accident. That loss left an unhealable crack in his already fragile structure. He had attempted suicide multiple times before he even graduated from nursing school. At one point, while he was in the Navy, he even poured chemicals onto computers, showing signs of instability that could no longer be ignored. He was ultimately discharged after multiple suicide attempts in the Navy itself. His early life was marked by abandonment, depression, and a haunting lack of emotional support. Charles Cullen's first victim was known as John W. Yengo Sr., a man who trusted him during a time of vulnerability. This murder marked the start of his chilling 8-year killing spree. Then there was Helen Dean, which her suspicious death triggered investigations into over 100 patient files. Hospitals started to notice, but it wasn't quick enough. Cullen kept on killing and killing and killing until evidence just kept on piling up against him. But he was able to get away for such a long time, which leads to the question, was Cullen a sociopath or a psychopath? Everything about him points towards psychopathy. He had a lack of remorse, cold calculations, a disturbing need for control, and he even admitted that he felt like he needed to do it, and it was a compulsion that he couldn't control. It wasn't about mercy, it was about power, control, playing God. For him, it was all just a game, and he wanted to win. While he may have been cold and calculated in almost everything he did, he struggled to hold a job. He bounced from hospital to hospital and would often lead under clouds of suspicion. But again, the system failed to stop him. This is because hospitals cared more about protecting their reputations than actually protecting their patients. This is a theme that'll be revisited. But next time, we'll follow Cullen into the shadows of the ICU and watch how care turned into killing.